Let's go. Yeah, you want a pulse? They're expensive, man. Especially Diva. Diva's a trip. I think she's like $400. All right. So I can actually tell you right here, real quick, Tented Carden. I can literally tell you how to play Mei right here, and you only need one wall. You ready for this? This is a map specific tip for those of you guys who would like to play Mei on King's Row. This is how you do it. You have 2 wall opportunities. Okay, I will literally just draw them. Oh, these are the only 2 walls you need. You only need 2. Actually, only need 1, but you can drop one here. What does this do? Gives you 2 things. If an enemy Reinhardt is here, you lock him in, free kill. The wall can cut people off right here. This is a great wall opportunity. You can also do this to ferry your team in through hotel. If you want to be super sneaky with a Lucio, you pop up here first, drop the wall, your whole team gets amp speed. This wall actually prevents any enemy from getting vision on you, and once you guys all run through hotel, I can guarantee you all these people are going to lose their minds. They're going to have no idea what you're doing. They're going to have they didn't see anything coming. All they heard was just a shitload of people running through hotel. You can actually use this to hide your team. It's wall number 1, okay? It's okay. It's good, especially if you lock somebody off, but for the vision thing, it's whatever. You want to be super good though? This is the best wall right here. You ready for this? You ready? That wall. This is a god tier wall right there. How do you get this wall? How do you get this wall? There are 2 spots. You can do it here, high ground. You can do it, I guess 3 spots. You can also do it on that high ground. Best spot though is right here. Right here. Right here. So what you do, this is literally how you play Mei here. You walk up behind your Reinhardt, you press E twice so the wall comes out this way, and then the wall turns vertical, right? And once the wall turns vertical, all you got to do is stand right here, drop the wall sideways. It blocks this entire space, except it will leave 1 sliver of space open either on the back or the front, and that's totally fine. It's like tower defense, right? You're funneling everybody through 1 space. Free kills, free point. Reinhardt runs up. You're just crushing. So if you want to play, what's up, Zeke? Hey, Zeke. Hey, dude. But yeah, just drop the wall here sideways, and you're good to go. That's how Mei is run here. But now you know how to do Mei 0.1 King's Row offense. So actually this far position on the other side of the wall here, on the other side of the statue, makes it difficult for Mei to get successful walls off. It's really hard to wall anything from over here. Definitely play on the closer side of statue. At least you guys are playing together, that's good. And since you guys have Lucio, yeah, you should be playing here. Playing here gives you options of going through the back. So yeah, as a team, if you play here with a Lucio, you have options. You can go this way, you can go this way. You can also go this way. So you have 3 options when you have a Lucio as a teammate. But with the positioning you have right now by playing over here on the left, you have 1 option. Maybe 2. But you definitely don't have 3. So you're kind of limiting yourself a little bit by playing on the far side of the statue here. Okay, we're rushing in. Great wall. Great wall. You isolated the Reinhardt. You guys went in. Lamp used. High ground Ash. Good job, McCree. Early lamp. Didn't really need it. Probably just protecting the Rhine while reloading or something. Yeah, this Ash is not that big of a deal. Yeah, if you want to get rid of the Ash, you can put a wall in front of her. That'll get rid of her. Yeah, Lucio in the back. Nice. This is good stuff. So is Mei. Here's how you do this point as well. So for Mei, always look at corners like this. This is what corners should look like for you. Corners don't look like corners to Mei. This is what corners look like for Mei, okay? They look like this. what did I just draw? Each one of these is a potential wall. You could wall right here, you could wall right here, you could wall here, you could wall here, you could wall here, and you could wall here. That's how corners should look to me. They're wall opportunities. This is what it should look like for you as a Mei player. So let's see what your team does. I love that you guys are pushing up and being aggressive. There's a very good chance that the enemy team got some bad spawns. Pushing up inside, take space. So what they're doing, guys, what the red team is doing, check this out. Look at this. See where the card is? The red team is pushing up all the way to here when the card's back here. Look at this. Look at this. That's a massive amount of space. That's massive. So usually what happens here from the defending team, there's usually a fight here, right? That's fight 1. Fight 2 is usually like in this alleyway area. And then fight 3 is here. That's usually how this breaks down. But by pushing up and being aggressive, which is what they've done, they've nixed fight 1 completely. This fight is never going to happen. And they may skip fight 2. They're doing fight 3 early. And if they win it, this point is over. Just by pushing up and taking space, they skip one entire fight. Well done. PC Master Race indeed. Dude, I'm a huge PC man. Okay, good. Oh, that's a mistake. Yeah, the beat there, you don't need the beat. You don't need the beat. What you want to do is you want to hide, get out of, not out of position, but hide. Right there is like Zarya and Lucio went into sewer, which is great. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to hide, and then everybody else went around to the top side, that's like down the alley. They're gonna hang out a little bit to try to use the window. When they realize that you're just hiding, they're gonna push through it, and they're gonna come in because they get antsy. People tend to get antsy, especially they're getting antsy because you're skipping this fight. They're feeling this pressure right now. It sounds stupid as hell, but Korn over here, by pushing the cart, is actually creating pressure on the enemy team. And by pushing the cart right here, and by posting up so early, you forced out the wall. You forced out the window, rather. So this is just really good stuff. But you didn't need the beat. If you just hide and wait for them to push to the other side of the wall, the window rather, then you guys can like show yourselves and push in and then beat. Just an early beat. It's not going to do too much for you guys here. Yeah, you just back up anyway. Yeah, too aggressive. So props on the aggression. I mean, the aggression's good, but the Lucio beat, I think, kind of confused you guys a little bit, kind of discombobulated your game plan here. What you want to do is you just want to play slow. When they start to push into you like that, start to give them a little space. Give them a little space, back up a little bit. You're in their zone. You're basically in their apartment paying rent for them, kind of. Let them take a little bit back. Just pull back a little bit. Once you get back to the cart, then you guys can really do your thing. This is just too much invested on the front line. I think the beat, when you guys dropped the beat, everybody was like, okay, now we got to make a stand here. So if you guys didn't drop the beat, I think you guys would be more agreeable, amenable to the idea of retreating. But since you beated, you're like, shit, we gotta get something out of this, and you stayed and then died for it. All right. Horrible. Bad. This is bad. Bad. Why is this bad? All you got to do is walk in with Mei right here. Drop your wall sideways like this. Right here. That's a dead Reinhardt. That's a dead Reinhardt. Probably a dead Lucio as well. This is 2 buttons for Mei. 2 buttons. E, click, dead. Do not play here as Reinhardt against a Mei. Do not do that. Where should he be? He should be standing right here. Because then Mei can't block him. Back here, Mei can cut him off. You did, Kitty. Oh. I love you, Gravitic. Hang in there. So this wall isn't as effective, but it's still very good. So you've done this twice now, Carton. What you want to try to do, if at all possible, try to always make sure that one side of your wall connects to the geometry somewhere. You don't want to have two sides open. Like here, I can come in through this side. I can also walk around. If you can, try to connect one side of your wall to the geometry. Try. Every time. So here, this wall that you dropped here, and the wall that you dropped on the Reinhardt here, neither of them connected to the geometry. Try to make them connect to the geometry. It amplifies their value. It sounds stupid as hell, but it truly does. Yeah, good attempt. I'm actually going to change this. One sec. Let's say team instead of DPS. There we go. Open scrim? What does that mean, Sion? Why is it open? People can watch it? Okay, here we go with the team. Okay, you guys have... Okay, so you're using Mail. So you have Mail, you have Grav, and you've got Macrealt. Now, the thing here is that in terms of whose ult do we use first, you want to use the ult that guarantees the most things first. So the ult, the linchpin between all three of these ultimates isn't the Mail, and it's not the Deadeye, it's the Grav. So to win a fight here, like, look, think about it this way. Can Deadeye kill stuff on its own? Maybe. Not great options here. The lines aren't that great. What about Mail? Maybe, but there are a lot of ways to avoid it here. What captures people and doesn't let them go? Grav. So here the mistake was throwing Mail first. You want to Grav and then either Deadeye or Mail, but not Mail and then do whatever follow-up. You have to do Grav first, because the Mail is going to make them naturally spread. So then you've effectively countered the Graviton here. Yo, really move. Way to go, dude. What? How did it feel, man? How did it feel? But yeah, see? So all this is a zoning ult. Your Mail was a zoning ult. You want to seal the deal with Mail. This is a wonderful wall opportunity, though. Where's the graph? Hey, you guys, you have all the necessary ingredients to win this fight. Deadeye got used somewhere there. I think he got punched out of it. That's a shame. All you needed was just a Grav Mail. Grav comes first. Grav comes first. Because Mail, it's the same thing as like getting a hammer and charging. Mail sends people scurrying. This is Carton's team. Yeah. So this is Carton's team. So we've got Bag. Okay, this is Bag. This is Paper Bag. Tented Carton. We've got Purse, Suitcase, Carton, and Juice Box. That's who we got. Just kidding. I'm being weird. I'm sorry. Team Lunchbox. We're at a grocery store. Oh man, they are crushing. That's got to be really frustrating. Have Graviton Surge for 2 lives and not use it. Team Safeway. Team Safeway. Let's go. One thing again that I think you guys may be making a mistake here a little bit. This is now, as a team, this is going to be really good for you guys. So this is a big team tip. This is now attempt number 3 of you guys pushing down the same direction. This is number 3. Just as a team, something that doesn't become like a really core concept to finding success in Overwatch until you hit like 4K plus is alternating and varying up your approaches. if you go down main, this is main, right? This doorway is considered main. Going down at once, totally fine. Twice, by all means, do what you want. Once, twice, great. 3 times, no. 3 times is a definite no. The more you attempt the same thing, the enemy team is actually getting more effective with their positioning and their ultimate usage and their skill usage. They're going to just deny you any kind of progress. Like, what on the first time you pushed main, what was the Reinhardt doing? He was playing in no man's land. He was punishable. This is attempt number 3. Look at their positioning. Bap is untouchable. Lucio's in a good spot. Ryan's in a much better spot. Zarya's ready to absorb with her bubbles. And who's this guy? Ashe. She's probably going to join Bap on high ground. They are set up. They are ready to take you out if you push main. So you have to push a different way. Don't ever do anything 3 times in a row. Never, never, never. So here, definitely you guys want to push right side, push out, push this way. Lucio speed, screw it, probably go back here, and then just fight them from the back. Do something different. Do something different. You keep doing the same thing, you're just going to get the same result. So yeah, so here, you had to throw the graph really early to capture them, otherwise you would have been punished. What's going to happen is you're not going to get any value out of this graph. Yeah. So definitely, Lilith, be a little safer with your beats. You're being a little too liberal. Both beats you've used so far were unnecessary. The enemy team is stunned. No damage is coming into your team, so the beat's not going to do much, you know? So definitely save your beats. Don't just Q when other people Q. Yeah, team split. Team split. So what's happening here is you guys are having trouble with the Doomfist. You're having trouble with the Doomfist. You pushed in the same way that they already knew how to deal with you. The Doom comes in from above while the Ashe is shooting you from the front. The tanks pull back. So like, as the tanks pulled back, the Lucio and the Reinhardt on the red team were like a little bloodthirsty and went all the way too deep. Died for it. While that happened, there's nobody protecting anyone in the back line. Doom kills your back line. And the whole time, the Ashe is just shooting fish in a barrel. This is just, it's not that you guys are doing anything wrong. It's that you're attempting the same push, and they've just gotten better at repelling you. So you have to try a different angle here. Yeah, they just like, it's like you're giving them an opportunity to learn from their mistakes, and then they're applying their knowledge over and over. If you guys just approach it differently, this whole thing just opens up. Just do something weird, do something different. Okay, so here we go again. Ultimate economy is relatively even. Push through the window. That's a really aggressive window. Doom in the back. Okay, what was the difference this time? Why did this one work? Why did this one work and the others did not? The answer's simple. Your main tanks stayed in front, and they didn't dive extra deep. They stayed in front. What that forced is it forced your McCree, the glory blade, I almost said glory hole, my bad. Glory blade. It forced him to play a little further back, which allowed him the opportunity to stun the McCree, stun the Doomfist. Doomfist is then totally solved. That issue solved. The back line's freed up to heal the front line. The front line isn't too deep. They're not LOSing themselves. You guys are playing as a coherent team. Yeah. Ape together strong. What's up, Rafiki?
I'm gonna be naughty. I'm gonna be a naughty vampire god.
Do you have diamond hands, Rafiki? I'm a paper hand bitch. Sorry. You just said ape together strong. It's a Wall Street Bets thing. Okay, so because you guys played tighter as a unit, the stun was ready for the Doomfist. The enemy team was like, okay, we know the optimal way to defend this. They just did their thing again, and then you guys adjusted and dealt with it. But you pushed here the same. This is like the 3rd attempt or 4th attempt pushing main. Definitely don't want to do that. Also, Carton, what I'd be really interested in, for those of you guys who are interested, for live coaching, I would be very interested in live coaching a team. Not just a single player, but a team. I'd be very interested in live coaching a team. If anybody's interested in taking me up on that offer, let me know. I would love to live coach a team. Yeah. So Zarya should not be back here. It should be either Bap or Lucio, one of the two. Careful, you're in front of your Ryan here. McCree is isolated. This is very risky. This is very, very risky. It's very easy to die.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy.
What's up, Rat King?
I got news for you, pal.
Thank you for the sub, dude.
Two things right now.
2 months.
Jack and
I love you,
shit.
man.
Jack left town.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome today. Yo, it's freaking Saturday and you're spending your day with me. I love you guys. Okay. Yeah, the enemy team has Lucio. Don't do stuff like this. Lucio Doom, right? Lucio Doom, dude. They can find you and kill you in like a blink of an eye. Definitely want to play closer with your team. If you want to be fancy, go high ground right here. High ground here. That's how you be fancy. Lucio and Doom really can't affect you up here. Terrible grab. Look at that. Doom had to use 2 cooldowns to traverse that gap. It's a bad grab. Big hammer from the Ryan. Yeah, see? Okay, so right there, McCree, you tried for the flank Deadeye, and this is a pretty decent position from the Deadeye, but because you're running into a team that has Lucio and the angles are kind of bad right there versus a Lucio because they can always back up and hide. If you were up here, my man, if you were high ground right here, I guarantee you get 2 kills from that Deadeye. Yep, deal with this Doom. He only knows swing hammer. Lilith, you are beating to your heart's content. Yeah, try to use your beats. So Lilith, overall, proactive beats, like preemptive and proactive beats aren't going to be very good. Use your beats as a reaction. I know your beat here may be a reaction to the window, but you guys have 8 seconds. There's time for your team to get back on point, and then you can beat them. I think you're trying to beat to keep yourself alive here. Oh no. We're not going to let her number, are we? Okay, good. You did that. Nice. Oh boy. Now you need the beat. Yeah, now you need it here. Epic chicken. This is a pretty good push. This is definitely winnable, especially if you guys run that Mei. Just the beat came out a little early. I think what happened here, the large mistake with that position or that part of the game, is spent too much time dying, pushing right after point 1. Too many lost fights. That's too many lost fights. Alright, let's see here. Another thing is a team for the Team Safeway or Team Ape, whatever team you guys are on. Here, real quick, guys, if you're playing King's Row defense and there's a Widow up here, you immediately have to give up the choke. You just have to. And your pick up your pub games, your solo comp games, whatever, you have to give up this position. You have to play here versus Widow. Why? If you play here versus Widow, she has to play in positions that are compromised. She has to play here, 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 or here. And these spots suck for her. They suck. You can bring the Widow closer just by backing up. Is Lucio good on any map? Yes. Lucio is he's pretty strong right now. If your team has a Reinhardt, Lucio is very good. If your team does not have a Reinhardt, do not play Lucio. That's pretty much the way it is right now. He's good. He's good. He just has to be paired with a Reinhardt, or he has mega issues. Yo, great fire strike. That's a huge kill. Okay, so by now, 15 seconds have passed. You press tab. You now know that they have a Bastion. So how do you handle the Bastion on King's Row? What do you do? Okay, so your Bastion killer here is your Ana. Your Bastion killer here is Ana, Mei. Those are the people that are going to be killing the Bastion, okay? So Mei, Carton, what you're going to want to do, nice kill on the bat, by the way. What you're going to want to do, all you got to do to kill the Bastion dude, press wall once, right? Press it again, get the vertical wall, aim the wall at the Bastion, lift him up, expose him to your team. Everybody pours on damage, free kill. That's what you want to do. For Anna, you want to get sleeps and grenades. Yeah, they're running Sim Bastion. Communication and mobility is what wins here. Okay, they're teleporting top left. Oh, they went statue? That's not smart. Yeah. Guys, this strat doesn't work. This strat doesn't work. So yeah, Reinhardt here. You just gotta play back. Just gotta play back. Yep, play back. You can also poke from hotel as well at the Bastion if anybody is interested in that. You just gotta play back. Play out of the LOS of the Bastion right here. Play a little further back. You're in his view right now. Yeah, this Bastion has to be taken care of. Yeah. So how do you stop this? How do you stop this particular strategy? Hold on, let me stop this because this is annoying as hell. How do you stop this particular strategy? Your Anna pokes hotel, bonk, sleep. Once that sleep is landed, you drop your Mei wall, and then you just crush the people on the point, and then you deal with everybody after that. You need that sleep here. You need the sleep. That's the only way you stop this. You can also rotate through hotel and push them in the back, but you've got to be real fast with your kills. The sleep there, though, is what you need. Okay, so they're going to try the same thing you guys did. They're going to push up to see how much space they can take. But here, it looks like they're going to back up, which could be good for them and for you. So we'll see. No, you're fine, Targwin. You're fine, my man. Boom, boom, boom. Nice angle spammage. Yeah, we need a Roadhog, I think, instead of a Zarya here. Or a Roadhog instead of a Reinhardt. I like what Hanzo's doing. Yeah, Carton. Real quick. So the way you counter Bastion isn't with sideways walls. It's with the vertical. Turn it once, and then pop him in the air with it. That's how you stop that. Interesting sim wall. Damn, that's a big lift. Yeah, they're overpowering you guys with damage. Big kills, Glory. Nice. Yeah, the Bastion strat kind of caught you guys by surprise. Need something to stop it. Yeah, the overwhelming damage. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. Okay, so I do have some overall tips for you guys as a team. Okay, let's see if I can go through it all again in my head. Okay. Okay, let's see. Using my photographic memory here. Real quick, Lilith, the Lucio player, use your beats reactively rather than proactively. Try to make sure that at least one of your teammates is crit before you drop the beat. If you drop the beat too early, half of it's wasted before you get any kind of use out of it. So you use it reactively there. Other than that, Lucio is pretty good. I didn't really see any issues here from the Lucio player. Reinhardt, going ham and swinging and charging and stuff is actually pretty in vogue right now. That's how you play. But one thing I did notice for the Reinhardt player is that you play a little bit in no man's land. Keep an eye on the vision of what kind of vision the enemy has. Like, can they see around this corner? How much of this corner can they see around? Really use the corners to your advantage. Let corners take damage for you. Like when you're playing against that Bastion there on point one defense, you don't have to step out so far to actually protect the point. You can like put your toe on it. You can also, as a team, let them get one or two ticks, reposition, and then pressure. Also for Reinhardt, some other random Reinhardt tips. Don't jump when you hammer. Don't charge after you hammer. When you get charged yourself, don't reply with the charge. Always use Fire Strike Swing instead. What pills on me. What else is Reinhardt here? They're great fire strike angles. You took advantage of them, which is good. Bastion eats fire strikes for lunch, so just chuck them at him. It's free ult. Well, I'm trying to think like what else I can really give you here. Charging into Bastion is never a good idea. Use your shield instead. What's up, B Diddy? You got crying flying wings. You guys, Pikachu has wings up in here. Careful, guys. For Carton, really all the May stuff here. Really, the only things you need to know are number one, when you use your wall, try to connect it to a part of the geometry so it amplifies the value. You really trap people in that way. Try to connect it to a wall at all times. Corners are very good for May. I pointed out that really nice, those wall opportunities you have on point one. That's all you need to do. That's literally like a 4500 tech right there. You walk up onto the first point, drop the wall sideways, you own the point. Also, know that May ult tends to make people run away, which is counterproductive to Zarya Grav usage. So if you want to use May ult and Zarya Grav, they're great wombo combo. The Grav comes first, always. Grav first, May ult second. So either Grav then Deadeye or Grav then May ult during that 1.2 push, instead of just May ulting and making them run away. So that's just like a small combo thing to work on. Also for May, another thing, I'm sure you know this, but for other May players, when you left click somebody, it takes like a second and a half to freeze them, right? When you drop an ultimate on somebody, it takes like a second and a half to freeze them, right? So each of her freezing things in this game take like a second and a half. However, when they happen at the same time, it's an instant. So if you tap somebody with your ultimate, you tap them, and then you tap them with your left click, you literally insta-freeze them. So anybody inside your ultimate, you want to be spraying with your left click so that you can instantly freeze them, and then they're frozen for the entire duration of the ultimate. That's how that works. Let's see, what else can I get into here? As a team, I think you guys can use your Lucio speed a little more aggressively, a little more often. I think there are quite a few opportunities for you to like really make use of speed. The way it's used, especially in brackets like this and in scrims and stuff, get your team together, get that speed going, and before you like go into the enemy team, figure out who you want to kill first. Like, okay, we're gonna delete the Ana first, guys, or we're gonna go for the Reinhardt first, and then who are we killing after the Reinhardt? Oh, we're gonna do Reinhardt, then maybe go for the Ana. Get like one or two people organized in your head, go after them, and then somebody starts calling shots, calling targets, and then you focus on the targets. I gotta say that you guys didn't spread your damage here, so that's pretty poppin'. That's pretty good. You guys were always going after individual targets. It's pretty good. When you guys played closer together, when your tanks weren't so aggressive, especially on point 2 offense, you guys were able to get a little more out of the game there. Your backline needed a little help with the Doom and stuff like that. Let's see what else. Oh, for the McCree, that flank over there doesn't work very well very often. It's okay, but it's not the greatest. Just try the high ground there. It's a little more effective. Also, as a team, what was I going to say? As a team, oh man, I had one last thing to give you and I just forgot what it was. Damn. I can't remember. My short-term memory just got the better of me. Wait, let me think. Okay, wait. I love that you guys take space after you cap a point. Huge props. Oh man, there's something I was going to give you. It was good too, but I can't remember. One of the most important things about playing well with a team in like scrims is understanding how many fights you can have per point and how to deny them and how to access them. With Lucio, you have access to all the fights. You can deny fights by pushing up and taking space. As a team, a couple of tips. I'll give you a few more things that definitely plague Diamond players and some Masters players as well. You guys, if you're playing, let's say defense, let's say you're playing Route 66, and the first point is like a capture point, right? The biggest tip I can give you there for that stuff: do not die on that hill. Do not die on that hill if you lose somebody. Like, just think about Route 6, or even King's Row. Screw it, King's Row. Okay, you're playing King's Row, point 1 defense. Your Reinhardt dies. They're not running a Sim Bastion comp, whatever. Your Reinhardt dies because headshot or some crazy charger, who knows what. You lose your Reinhardt. You now have 5 teammates. It's just 5 people on the point. The enemy team has 6. What do? I guarantee you, from like 4K on down, most teams are like, this is the Alamo. This is the last stand. We are going to fight to the death on this point. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's one thing that separates GM Plus from everything else. If you lose one person or 2 people on like a point that you're defending, give it up. Give up 1 or 2 ticks, regroup as 6, push in, take the point. Oh, the last thing I was going to give you guys is a team. So yeah, don't die on a hill like that. Just like let them take some ticks, then push in and try to retake it. Don't let them get that 3rd tick. Shit. It just came back to me and I lost it again. Oh my god, it's good too. Okay, wait. It had to do with not dying on the hill. Choosing to play as... Wait, hold on. I have to like retrace my steps. Maybe I can think it up again. Okay, I'm gonna re-explain that thing because maybe it'll make it click again. So if one guy dies on the point, back up, group up as 6, retake. Damn, I lost it. I can't get it back. I'm so sorry. Well, you guys, if Team Safeway, Team Ape, if you guys have any questions, I'm always here. I would love to do some live coaching for a team. If you guys are interested, hit me up. If any of you guys have you want individual VODs, please feel more than free to submit right here. Here's the submission form. Since I haven't done any individual reviews for any of you guys except Tented, you're more than welcome to submit. Your first one has like no cost associated with it whatsoever. What's the last tip? For what? For Team Thunderdome NA? Do it, Seahund. Do it. NA versus EU, Team Thunderdome. I can't remember what it was, Tented. Damn it. It's like gone in my head. Oh, man. It's like tip of my tongue. What was it? Oh, duh. Okay, you ready? It was a thing I covered in the middle of the VOD. Don't do the same strategy more than twice. That's a huge team tip. Huge team tip. If you really look at the map design across all of Overwatch, every point, aside from the maps that aren't in rotation like HLC and Paris, every point has multiple ways you can access it. Every point has multiple entryways. Every point. Every choke point, everywhere, there's like multiple paths. That's a big thing on Blizzard maps. Those are there for you to use. If you keep doing the same strategy, the enemy team is going to get better at defeating you. So just do like, go left, go right, do something else. Don't ever do anything 3 times in a row. It's a very easy way to die. You take care, Roman. I love you, man. Live coach your team? No. Like, who's this idiot Zen? What is this idiot Zen doing? I would just troll you. You're too good for me. Too good for me, Roman. Too good for me. Okay, wait, who's up next in the queue? Where are we here?